Well, I guess that's the end of summer. We got a little skiff of snow last night. Not that it's the end of the world, but I gotta tell you, honestly, as I get older, if it's not the actual winter, it's the get back into winter that I actually don't like. Got to do the vehicle shuffle, which is I got to change the oil in this thing, I got to give it a wash, I got to park it in the backyard, and we got to get registration on the pickup. That always expires in like June, and then I park it all summer because I don't use it. Got to get winter tires for the van because those ones are like getting the dry rot status. And even when you drive it, you can feel that it's a little. Oh, it's time for new tires. I've had those for a long time. I bought them off somebody when I worked at Road Train, so that's 5 years alone since I left Road Train, and I would believe it'd be like 2 or 3 years before I left Road Train when I actually bought them, and Buddy had them on his Dodge Nitro or something. So yeah, I'm sure they're 10 years old, if not more. Ugh. Pretty sure this thing wants a clutch. I've been struggling lately. It's just me. Maybe it's just me being shitty. So yeah, super awesome that we got some winter. We're gonna go out to Rocky today. Well, got a wheel of service rig. We're just gonna be out at like Prairie Creek and Everdale, just a little bit to the south. I'm basically gonna just turn south right there. I'm gonna back in actually off of the Prairie Creek and Everdale to the south, back in, and move over to the side, wait for the service rig to come by, and then straddle the crown and lay it out. That's my plan anyways. And then we're just taking them out by Caroline. I've been informed that it's a small service rig. We're only taking 60 in low pro and 60 in scissor, which fine by me. I'm like, I don't know if it's just because we always had them all hooked up at Road Train, but we always have taken 40 at least. I don't think there was times when I went for some old tandem PD rigs at the time, and I scaled and I was over. Had to wait for a booster. Picker brought me a booster one time. Not Fox Creek, Jesus Christ, Whitecourt. But that's what I'm up. Too bad because the truck's pretty much clean and it's gonna be gross out. Might be a little bit more out at Rocky, but nevertheless, it's just gonna be wet, miserable, shitty, freezing hand BS. Downfall of wheeling rigs here. It's not really a downfall. They set up differently. We're at Road Train, all the chains and boomers were on the wheeler, and it was just kind of like bing, bing, boom, easy. I just got to remember to grab all the stuff off my truck before I like pull away from the skizzer. I wonder if this service rig needs boards to get on the trail. Wonder what service rig it is. I'm sure I've hauled it before. If you're central Alberta, I've hauled you. Guess I'll find out when I get there. See how small this really is. But anyway, stay tuned. I'm gonna go on early just to make sure everything gets warmed up nice and good. This is the great part of, well, it's -2. There shouldn't be any problems. But you always like to give yourself a little bit of extra time to make sure that you don't have any problems. Well, it's definitely slick out. Hopefully they got a little bit of sand on the hill at the Clearwater store. So you come off 22 onto 54 across the bridge, it's up a hill. Sure, it'll be fine. Need a little bit of weight up on this thing. I don't know what's up with me. I'm nervous as fuck, but going. Didn't look that bad, but I was grabbing some gears and I was spinning. As soon as I got on a 2A from the shop, power down, interlock is in, or power divider, sorry. And I was just fucking whiz, whiz. I was like, huh, it's way icier than I think. And of course, as we go west, it's getting a little worse. I think we still got lots of time, but contemplating a direction to go on. It's whether I gotta go into almost Rocky there and take the 752 cut across, come back on Everdale Road, so I could just hang a left, so I'm kind of set up to back into that range road, or if I can burn a loop right. It's got double turning lanes plus the double highway, so it'd only be about this wide, so that's not great, but don't know if I could whip a fucking 180 right there. Typically I would have left a little bit earlier so I could have the time to do what I need to do, but I think we'll probably 752 to the Everdale, so I'm pointing straight at where I got to back into. We'll hang a left and then we'll back in. I don't know if the service rig dudes will be coming from Red Deer or if they're staying in Rocky, so they're probably fine and they're probably there. Starting to really despise winter. when I'm usually gung-ho, so I don't know what's up. I'm fucking nervous. But anyways, we'll obviously keep trucking. Got a job to do. We'll keep on going and get her done. Hopefully it's not a pain in the butt. This guy just kind of skated a little bit. He's slowing down now. If I don't pass you, once we get to the end of the passing lane, you'll be doing 60, so away I go. Stay tuned to the slip and slide, we'll be there shortly.
Oh, look at that.
Almost forgot you. So yeah, not too bad, not ideal. Icy. Low Pro is a little slow for doing rig stuff, but works good with this trailer. So we got the extension in, so this is like a double drop now, pretty much. Helps get the height down on those rigs, which is nice. But you're that much longer to get around corners, which is a little long. Kind of just coming up the hill from back over there. I don't know if you could hear it while I was driving, but I was just spinning. No traction. You guys are wet. I gave the driller a ride. That's what you call them? Tool push, driller. So I just ride with you. Sure, we're just going right there. You guys are ice. Yeah, I know, gross. You don't get any weight on the bags when you got a service rig usually. It can be very sketchy and hard to do stuff. At least with the coil, you get loaded up on the drives because the wheel does move. We should see if it's slid all the way ahead. It's got a little bit of movement, but not a whole lot. But anyways, back to the tire shop. So you got a nail in one of the Jeep tires right in the sidewall, like right at the top, right along the side. They still had like, it fills up and then it leaks down to about 60 psi. So you gotta get that fixed ASAP, which is where we'll be going now. Fountain Tire actually, because they a little nicer for wheelers.
Brunch time.
Uma ameaça foi detectada. Uma ameaça foi detectada.